now we are going to configure the switch and then router. Now you just click the switch, then go to configuration, then go to VLAN database, because we are going to configure the virtual LAN database about this switch. Here I put a 20 is the we already took a 20th LAN only. We are considering these things. Okay, so in that 20th LAN there are 3 systems. In that system comes under the 20. So this LAN number is 20. So I'm going to put some common name for this LAN. So I'm put a lab 1. Okay, so this is the lab 1. You may put any number. Then I'm going to add this configuration, VLAN configuration, to the system. Then it was configured. Now I'm going to configure the router also. So you go for the router, then you go for the VLAN database, then you may add this one. This is also 20. Then the VLAN number is also a lab 1. You may give the common name, then only it will fetch the data. So I added here, then I'm going to close it. Now we are going to connect these VLAN with appropriate VLAN concept. Here we have one port. This port is useful to FA07 is useful to connect a switch to router. So this port is access the data from LAN as well as this VLAN. Then only the data will send through this router to the system. If the data will send through here to there now, if this port will allow the only one message now, the transfer the data is happening from here to there alone. Okay, it's not sent to there. If we want to send a message from here to LAN, virtual LAN now, we need to configure this port number. This port number F07. Otherwise, then additionally we need to configure these 3 ports also, because these 3 ports comes under the VLAN. So finally we need to configure FE7, FA04, FA05, FA06. We need to configure these things. Okay. First configuration is how we can configure FA03. So here I'm going to choose FA07. FA fast Ethernet 07. This one. Okay, this one comes under the access. Access means access in network. We need to allow the data. So here one of the another options are the trunk. Trunk means in networking we need to allow the data with 2 different or multiple sources. So only we go for this trunk concept in networking. For this concept will used here for the purpose of allowing the message from LAN as well as VLAN. So only we are going to change this port. Hence, once we change this option access to trunk now, this port number 7 will allow the message from here as well as here. So this switch will able to communicate here to there. Okay, now we are changed according that. Then you may close it. Now we are going to add these 3 systems to that VLAN. How we can add now? Just click here, then you just go for that. Here we need to add now. First we will find out which system, which port is belonging to. So this port is belonging to the 06, this port is belonging to the 05, then this port is belongs to the 04. So port number FA04, FA05, FA06. So all these 3 ports must be added to the VLAN. How we can add now? Just click it, then we already clicked the switch. Just click the switch, then you go for the FA4, FA5, FA6. That means FA4, FA5, FA6. So just click FA4, then you may go for the VLAN number. VLAN number already we created.